welcome to Gemstone Tarot. Many confessions to make. One, the boy is back. So the boy is back. This is your weekend reading, by the way. Boy is back, so much laundry has been done today, and the heating had to go on because there was nowhere to dry it. So we're sort of all sitting there like, oh my god, with laundry. It's like being a student again myself, you know. Every available radiator is draped with something. Sometimes a cat, sometimes a jumper. I've also been clearing out his room with him. I know. So we're off down to the charity shop with a load of young men's attire that no longer fits him. Excuse me. You can tell that I've been in a dusty place because we've been going through his clothes, and some of the things are like trousers that are as wide as they're long. I'm like, you must have never worn those. The boy is tall and slim, and I'm like, what happened? It's like 3 of you could go in this one. So anyway, I don't know if that mystery will ever be solved, but we're off to the charity shop with those. What else has been happening? We went to a party last night, a friend's Christmas party. I am not good value for a party in person anymore. It's like, the boy had 1 hour's sleep. I expect this at his age, you know. He was rolling in from London on a train, 1 hour's sleep. I was like, oh my god. I remember those days, so exciting, loved it. So he was kind of really tired. But I just can't be asked. And I really liked one of my very best friends. And I'm like, I can't be asked. I can't be asked, but I was asked. I did go, and I stayed for 2 hours. But I have not got a lot of game, you know, not got a lot of working the room. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Let me know what that means. Let me know. Okay, we haven't used this one for ages. The Mythic Tarot. So we're going to use this one, and we're going to see. Gosh, and I am doing reversals, and I haven't got the moon diary up here, and I haven't brushed my hair. This is good, everybody. I have done loads of laundry. I have done a proper full English breakfast for the boy, where I dirtied every, it was like a real student thing myself, I dirtied every pan, and I probably have to fill the dishwasher twice. I don't know what's going on. Right, okay. We've got interesting upside downside energy. We're also binge watching Stranger Things, as I said, so that's making me a little bit like do 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 like that. I can be very easily affected by these things. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is interesting because we also have our lovely Page of Pentacles in reverse, which is impatience, and sometimes, and I had this a couple of days ago, which I don't normally get, to be fair. I'm quite a sort of low intensity individual, I think. A lot of the time, really all I want is to be left alone and to be just, you know, nothing's happening. You don't have to do anything. But then I suddenly had this feeling of, what will I do with myself? What will I do now? Well, and all of the and the but none of the ideas, strategy or energy to complete any of the non-existent tasks that I couldn't even imagine what they were. It's a funny scatterball kind of a discombobulated feeling. So, oh gosh, I've got massive allergies now as well, all of a sudden. I blame the boy. So I get that. This is the opposite of what it's like when it's in the upright. When he's in the upright, he's like, yeah, you know, some of the plants, they grow this big. Some of the plants, they grow this big. And some of the plants, they don't grow at all. You know, that kind of very chilled out person. But not when it's like this. This is like, why are the plants not growing? So think of it like that. It's slightly kind of toddler to age 6 energy. I want it, you know, that kind of want it. And we all have that inside us, or, you know, waiting like a leviathan waiting to be awakened. then we also have this Queen of Swords, which is quite the opposite. She can keep everything in line. She's like, I don't think so. You know, head ruling the heart, which it might have to in this instance, especially if this is to do with passion, flights of fancy, and you'll see why in a minute. God, if I make it through the reading. So she is yourself, keeping yourself in line. It's your boundaries, your borders, your sense of authority and discipline over yourself, self-discipline. And this will do you a lot of good. So get your inner Queen of Swords going, because the other queen we have in this reading is the Queen of Pentacles, who I love. Love me, the Queen of Pentacles. She's always good value. Here she is, very, very typical. She's there in the middle of these gorgeous fields, and she just looks so earthy and wholesome, and she's got the pentacles, she's got the grapes. Normally there's a few like bunnies and stuff running around. You know, she's a woman of nature. She's the green woman. But she's in the reverse as well as the Page of Pentacles, which is like all manner of want it, that kind of salty nagginess that you get. And we all get that. And just to go with that as well, we've got the Page of Wands in the upside down. God, have you ever done that thing, right? Or have I? I haven't cut the label out. Got this top off Vinted a few weeks ago, and I didn't cut the label out. Oh, eef. That's the feeling. It's the feeling of, let's say you've gone to some sort of conference where you can't do anything about it, and you've got a label going to you. So we know this story, something to do with he was charging off on a ram. It's supposed to represent Aries because it's the ram. Charging off, you know, important business, got to get it done. And I think he tumbled off the ram, like they always do in these Greek stories. So only fools rush in. What's the other one about haste? Something about haste, isn't there? Act in haste, repent at leisure. That's it. This is an act in haste, repent at leisure reading. All of it. Because looky here. We've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. And the Seven of Cups, this absolutely enormous Aphrodite that we have. The goddess of love, or what's the Greek one? No, that's the Greek one. Venus, the Roman one. And this is Psyche, you know, praying and hoping and fantasizing and longing. And all of the cups are in the air, which is the fairground grabber. I will get the 1982 Casio watch, you know, all of that stuff. But it's in reverse, and it's saying, keep it close to the ground. Keep grounded. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Casey KSM. Okay, Two of Swords. That's the final card, which is like all of the other cards put together, but with, I suppose, a little twist. The two cards that are in the upright are both sword cards, which both represent the intellect, thinking about things, managing things, being disciplined, following through with things. The Two of Swords has this other sense. See the two crossed swords here. My idea and your idea, or even if it's just you, your idea and your idea, opposing each other. And then there is a third way, swing, around the back, which you don't know yet, which is why you feel like it should be this way or that way. But you wouldn't feel like that if you knew about the third way. But you don't know about the third way yet, because it's in the field, growing at its own pace, in its own season, in its own time. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm doing a side shuffle because I can't even be asked to get off my chair. We're having the kitsch pop upside down. I wrote someone a birthday card the other day, wrote the whole thing upside down. I know. I feel very strongly it's that. Oh, I love this. I love this. VHS tape. Everybody remember these? You're not stuck in rewind. You're on fast forward, baby. So, you may feel that you need to hurry, that you need to get things done, that you may need to get cracking, and you're going to feel like you've got a fire lit under your ass. You're already moving forward, okay? The third way is being created. Have faith. And I'll see you tomorrow. No, it's the weekend, isn't it? So I'll see you Monday. Namaste.